Welcome to Sherry's Kitchen. Today you'll be learning how to eat vegan style as I prepare a vegetable soup. Proper hand washing of vegetables is good before you start, so I'll go ahead and wash my hands rapidly with hot water, of course. Use a brush to get under the nails. And that way you'll trust me to cook your food today. First of all, just want to let you know that I've already put the broth in here. And it's about 3 cups of broth, and I've got 1 cup of mushroom soup in it. And what I'm going to put first, because it takes longer to cook, I've got this potato soaked in cold water. That way it doesn't turn brown while you're, waiting to cut up everything else. If you've got company coming over, you can actually cut it up, stick it in the refrigerator, and people will think you're fast. We've got the potatoes, then I'm going to add the tomatoes. I've got 2 cans of stewed tomatoes here. Then all the vegetables. First I have green beans. Just to let you know that when you buy fresh, get in the habit of using scales in the produce section of the supermarket. It's a great help in learning about size and proportion control. Then we've got our carrots. I've got some okra, but just to let you know, I did cook this okra just a little bit for about 5 minutes in olive oil, and I put a coating of flour, half flour and half yellow cornmeal. So we're going to add this to our stew. And I'm going to add some thyme, and use lots of herbs because everybody uses thyme in the kitchen to add flavor to your food, but it does have medicinal purposes as well. And I'm going to use about 1/4 of a cup. While in the studio, everybody turn your phones off. Excuse me. And just to let you know a little bit about thyme, it removes the mucus from your head, lungs, and the respiratory passages and fights infections. And it also brings pain to relieve migraine headaches. Brings relief of migraine headaches, I'm sorry. You also want to use 1/4 of oregano. And we're also using 1/4 of the basil. That smells really good. And a well-planned vegetarian diet is a healthy way to meet your nutritional needs. And a true vegan eats no meat, no poultry, no fish, no eggs, nor dairy products. But other vegetarians, they do eat dairy and eggs, or maybe one or the other. We're going to add a little bit more of our herbs. I'm going to add some chili powder to this, and I'm going to actually put about 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And I'm going to put about 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. That's just for flavor. people do choose to be vegetarians for numerous reasons. Meat may be too expensive, maybe health issues, religious beliefs, concerns over the animal rights or the environment. And eating vegan style is a good way to fight diseases, like if you're dealing with high cholesterol or diabetes. And it's also good for losing weight. Let me add the broccoli to it. And I'm going to add the cabbage. All of this is about 1.5 to 2 cups of each. And there's an important, it's important when you're eating that you watch the variety of the foods that you do eat. Don't get malnutrition or iron deficiency while you're trying to be on a diet. You eat dark green vegetables, dried beans, along with vitamin A and C, which actually helps in iron absorbency. Children actually have a hard time being vegan. They actually, when a child's a vegan, it's kind of bad for you because they need the iron and the calcium in their bones and actually their brain development. So, okay, I've already put this in here. I'm sorry. If I added all our spices, oh yeah, fruits and vegetables, whole grains and legumes, and nuts have all shown protective characteristics against major chronic diseases. And the use of spices, excuse me, the use of spices, I can't do this. I'm sorry, just pause it. Can you pause it?